Happy 4th of July evening, guys. It's really hot and muggy outside and the mosquitoes will carry you away, so I thought I'd do a quick video. Script that I have open here is my personal private script that I don't give anybody access to. It has some stuff in it that I haven't put anywhere else. But there's one new signal that I really love, and that one is going into fire and ice. But what I wanted to show you, and before anybody asks, these are Renko candles. They print in blocks. They are more accurate than Hikinashi, pronounce it however you want. Anyway, everybody questions the accuracy and the authentic value of a Hikinashi candle because it doesn't give true value. And I agree. You can't really back test on it because it gives astronomical results that aren't true, generally. So, what I've been working on is a back test and a signal that works across different types of candles. And you'll see it here, it's called the stop warning. And it's really actually pretty cool. There are not any, most guys don't understand. Signals are based on everyday normal indicators. MACD, ATR, ADX, Bollinger Bands, MACD. There's no reinventing the wheel. There's just tweaking the wheel. And that's really the hardest part, is tweaking the wheel. Now, there has never been, to my knowledge, a signal that works off of the stop when a candle hits the top of the Bollinger Bands. And that's called a stop. And what happens is when it hits that top band, she starts writing it. And some guys call that a breakout. Yeah, it's a breakout. Crossing the 50 line and getting to the top line, we have an indicator that does that already. I mean, our bear and bull signals give you that information. They tell you when it's broken below the 50 or broken above the 50 by a candle and it's trending up or trending down. This new signal is based on hitting the outer limits, up or down, and riding those limits. Is that profitable? Yeah, it's profitable. Does anybody else have it in their scripts? Not that I'm aware of. Of course, you know me, I don't like overcomplicating signals a whole lot, and sometimes I have too many signals. But for the guys that want to pick and choose, you have to have a few. And I'm not going to print I got to publish a gazillion scripts for every stinking signal. And besides, the guys that can't afford a pro account on TradingView need as many signals in one script as possible. Because they can only have, 2 or 3, maybe 4, and that's it on a base account. So, it's always been my goal to put the best all in one place. So, kind of enough of me talking. Let's go look at the strategy testing. This is on a Renko chart. It's a 30-minute chart. You can go to 1 hour. You can go to 2 hour. 1 hour is a sweet spot. 15 minutes, you're going to get 5% on a Renko candle on a 15-minute chart. 5 minutes, she goes to 2. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Most strategies blow up long before here and are not profitable. Now, what about other candles, right? Kagi doesn't work. I mean, Kagi is just kind of on its own planet. Candles, regular candles, not on the 1 minute. 30 minute, ain't gonna fly. 15 minute, ain't gonna fly. 10 minute, not gonna fly. Renko, it flies. Now let's go to Heikin-Ashi. 2.85 on the 10 minute. 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. Almost 2% trading a 1 minute chart. Let's go the other way. Two hours always a sweet spot. That's a strategy tester. Does it work? Yeah, it works. I like it. But for guys that want to trade a different candle and want to try a Renko strategy, Renko is not a bad choice if you're trying to get some honest numbers. There's a whole lot less noise going up and down. And the strategy tester says 2 points. Let me go back. Performance summary. 2.9 on the 2 hour. If you trade the 15-minute chart, that's a sweet spot. If you trade the 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart, I trade the 3-minute chart. There's not bad numbers. But I thought you'd kind of like to see that. If I can put these stop warnings, which is what that strategy is based on these stop warnings. If I can get that stuck into Fire and Ice, I'm going to do that tonight. If not tomorrow or over the weekend or sometime. But I kind of wanted you to see it. And for those of you that are stuck on Heikin-Ashi candles, well, okay, no big deal. Let's go here. And let me turn my candles back on. Blow this up. And this is a 3-minute chart. We've got a sell. We've got a strategy sell. We got a little buy down here, which I would have ignored. We got a sell. We got a stop. And then we got a trend change. This particular signal, this stop warning, is deadly accurate. There is another little signal in here. I don't have a whole lot of room in Fire and Ice, so there's nothing I can do there. There's some other things. I have some accelerators in here, and I also have a super trend line with a break. So it'll tell me when the trend is changing. So if I go to a 2-hour chart, this is an exhaustion signal, so I know when the candles are being exhausted. And then This little signal right down here. See this little red one right there? Right there. That tells me when the trend is changing. From a bear trend to a bull trend. And then it's going to come up here. We're going to have a couple of accelerators, I'm sure, and she's going to start coming back down again. This is on the 2 hour. 1 hour. You can see the same thing. You can see the red line changing to the green, red to green, going from bear to bull. There's the signal, and that's alertable. So if you want to know when the trend is going to change, it doesn't matter when the candles start buying in. It doesn't matter when it starts getting into a bull trend or a bear trend. The math has to tell you that the trend is changing, because anything before here can reverse. Anything. So this is pretty solid. It tells me it's going to go up, and it's going up, and it may come down a little bit here, and then when it turns red, then she's going to start to tank again. Those are trends. If you're watching trends, then you know that. Anyway, I didn't want to get into a teaching lesson. I wanted to show you some new stuff. Hope you're all having a happy, safe, and sober 4th of July. Me? Coffee. Now, I won't tell you what's in the coffee, but it's coffee. A little Grand Marnier and coffee on a holiday is not a bad thing. Anyway, I hope you like it. Happy hunting, and I'll keep you updated when there's going to be any changes or anything going on with fire and ice. So with that, have a good night, guys, and we will talk to you all tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, by the time you see this, we're going to be into Friday, and the sale is on until tonight. Now, you know, I'm normally at 0.155. I had knocked that down to 0.125. Now, for the holiday, we're at 0.09. And that goes off the table tomorrow night. So if you're curious, jump in. Now's the time. It will not get any cheaper. Maybe on Black Friday. But there's a whole lot of time between now and Black Friday. So it's going to get more expensive from here. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks again. Bye.